Hi YouTubers, this is Andrew Cowflash, the Lawn Barber Lawn Landscaping. Just want to show you this beautiful edge this yard has. It's a yard I take care of. They're actually a sale in the house. So, yeah, it's a nice house. But anyway, I want to show you that edge before I left this place. So, I want to talk to you guys about minimum pricing. So, when you're doing a job for a customer, as a business owner, you gotta let them know, this is my minimum cost. And if you don't state your minimum cost, then people are gonna take advantage of you. So, before I used to say, yeah, I'll do that for $30. Yeah, I'll do that. But you gotta realize, if you're going to somebody's house just to do one thing for $30, I mean, I don't think it's worth the time, because in landscape business, you got a lot of overhead. So, I'll be honest with you, my minimum is $50. I don't touch any job under $50. Now, if there's little side things that people want me to do, of course, I can add, $10, $20, $30 here and there. But it's got to be something that's worth my while, So, for example, if I'm mowing a lawn for a customer, and then they ask me to, I don't know, prune bushes. And then that's where I get on a topic with them and say, hey, okay, so how many bushes do you need pruned? Because usually I like to charge by the bush, but I'm not going to discuss that price here. So yeah, charging by the bush, you can charge by the job, you can charge by the hour, but never tell a customer charging by the hour, because then they're going to work you like a mule. Like you've never worked in your life. You might as well go back to working for a landscape company or working for somebody else, and making money by the hour. No, that's the whole point of opening a business, is to set your price and work for what you want to make, not for what they want you to make, whoever hires you. So yeah, setting minimum prices. I had this one customer, I lost this customer. It was my fault, because I should have asked if, she was going to pay me for pruning these bushes, because I assumed she was thinking it was included. Never assume. Always ask. Always tell the customers up front, okay, the bushes are going to be extra. Of course, there's different circumstances. I mean, if you got a piece of grass just like a little small square and it takes you less than 5 minutes to mow, blow an edge, I mean a very, very small yard, and they got quite a few shrubs, and of course you can work out some sort of $50 minimum if they got a lot of shrubs. So yeah, so other thing, like my cleanup charges, we're coming into fall season. Last year I was at minimum of doing a cleanup of $150. Now I'm upping that this year to $250, because I don't want to touch any cleanup under $250, just because it works so hard during the summertime. I don't want to sit there and be working for popcorn and chiclets or whatever you want to say. I want to get out there and really make some money for myself. But you got to always remember, in the back of your mind, you got a lot of overhead. Landscaping, construction, I mean, when you get into the bigger construction, you got bigger machines, you got to think about your overhead. You got a lot of overhead. And like I mentioned in previous videos, you got your oil filter, you got a gas filter, you got hoses, tires, belts, spark plugs, string for the string trimmer, not a weed whacker, a weed eater, or a string trimmer. More educated. What else? Oh, your vehicle, tires for your vehicle, oil change, gas, everything. You just got to think about all the wear and tear on everything that you use. It's like, I saw this funny picture one of my buddies showed me, talking about you got everything broken down in a photo. Oh, I got a $300 weed eater here, and here, and I got a $400 blower, a $7,000 mower. I got about, $50,000, $60,000 in equipment, and you want me to mow your grass for $20? Yeah, it's just kind of funny, because You know, people just don't know. They don't think about it. I think it's just, you know, some high school kid coming over and, you know, mowing their lawn. No, it's not like that. This is a business, and there's overhead, and if people are looking for services, the people that really appreciate that will pay for a good service. And so yeah, minimums, they're very, very important. You got to set a minimum, or you're just going to shoot yourself in the foot, literally. I mean, it's a waste of time. So, I mean, I'm not taking any more jobs with, you know, anything less than $50 minimum. Now I'm talking about lawn maintenance. Now, here's another thing to keep in mind. If you got a lawnmower that's a big rider, like a zero turn, walk behind or whatever, where you don't have to physically push it and walk and walk and walk for hours, and then you pull it to a yard that you're going to get a price for, and they're asking for an estimate. The front yard is awesome. It's a decent sized yard. It looks like a $50 yard from the front. You haven't made it to the back yet. And then you get to the back and you're like, oh man, not only do I have to weed eat around, you know, 4 or 5 trees, I also going to have to get out to push more because I can't get through the fence. So this $50 yard now has turned into a $70 or $80 yard just because now you got to get out your push mower. And that's my minimum. Now, I'm not going to do a yard this year is almost over for cutting, but for the following year, I'm going to up my price on that because, you know, getting older and, you know, you got to pay for more overhead as time goes on and stuff like that. You got to pay yourself, you know. So this year, I think my minimum was like $70 or something if I had to get out my push mower. So, you know, next year I'm going to put a minimum of $80, and it has to be an every 2-week thing. There's going to be no, you know, $70 every 2 weeks kind of thing with getting out my push mower. Because I have done yards where it really would truly be a $50 yard mow, blow, edge, and weed eat. But they got some kind of funky thing going on in the back, you know, with pushing a mower up a hill or going in a fence, and you got to go through all kind of, you know, God forbid someone's kid left toys everywhere in the backyard. I mean, there's a number of factors that you got to take in consideration. So that's one of the biggest frustrations for me, you know, with the push mower. So, but anyways, I just want to get on here for a second, make a video, and tell you guys about minimums. Make sure you're setting them. Make sure you're, you know, getting that straight with a customer. Communication. I can't say that enough because, you know, I've done invoices for people, which I have a little app I do invoices on, and it's very organized, and I can keep up with everything. But I had this one person ask me about you know, if this was included in the every 3-week maintenance, you know, for example. And I said, no, that's something I have to do extra, you know. So like cleaning up a little area. Like, let's say I'm maintaining a lawn, but they have like an area where there's a lot of brush or a lot, you know, little small trees growing, like, you know, the natural part behind the house. Like if they live in one of those neighborhoods where they kind of have woods in the backyard, in the back house, and they want a little area back there cleaned or something like that, that's something that's gonna be extra. And then some people sometimes will ask, is that included in the maintenance? No, it's not included in the maintenance because that's more time I gotta spend, that's more money I gotta spend on gas, that's more equipment I have to get out of my trailer in the back. So keep all that in mind, guys. If you have any questions, please write any comments down below, and I'll get to them as soon as I can. Also, please hit the subscribe button down below. I appreciate the people that are following me. This company is going to continue to grow. It's going to get bigger and bigger. I have my faith in God. God's going to open a lot of doors for me, and that's the only way that this business has ever started for me. So I don't know what you believe in. I don't want to offend anybody, but I just want to let everybody know. God bless you. Thank you for watching my video. And I hope you have a good day, And like I said, please hit the subscribe button down below. I'll be making another video. I don't know when, but hopefully really soon. Take care. Talk to you soon. God bless.